speedsters. Interesting contest this will be.
Backwards, blue.
Well, already it's a good start, this for Hong Kong, China. You also see how well structured they are, if that's evident during the course of this game. Spend a lot of time on accuracy, and of course the build up to these tournaments, you know, where they have an excellent academy and everything else that goes with it, and they've got enough pace to get a first up try. Well, the conversion is not over, although it was very kickable. But here's the finishing touches.
Yeah, great start from Hong Kong, China. That's exactly what they would have wanted. Just that extra number. And the Japanese running out of numbers.
Well, that's poor play there from the Japanese. That knock-on is not going to count in their favor at all. Once again, Hong Kong, China applying so much pressure on them. That's a beautiful little change of direction there. Good support play too for Hong Kong, China. It's all about defense right now for the Japanese. Oh, that's lovely change of direction. That's a really good finishing touch, that. And that's sort of one of those copybook tries that you want to take the video and say, guys, this is the way we do it.
Hong Kong, China exploiting that catch-up defender once again. That inside ball can be so dangerous if done effectively. This time working wonders against the Japanese, who don't show a lack of enthusiasm when it comes to the tackle, but just a little bit of technique there, going too high, missing the tackle, making the fend very, very easy on the chest of the opponent. And over they go.
Well, they're down 12 points on Japan, but they haven't really got their hands on the ball as of yet. Nice to see just what they could be worth. That's a great tap down, that as well, from the Hong Kong, China players. And then a knock-on, sadly. Well, I like the tactic of, you've got a tall enough guy from those kick-ins, and you've got someone who's alert. Just a little tap down is probably wiser than trying to catch it.
Okay. Guys, that is the mark, please. Thank you.
One up, one up. One up. One up.
Crutch.
Plenty of chat on D.
Bind.
Side right.
Set.
Pull out.
Blindside used, if you could call it a blindside. Well, it's pretty much, yeah, you can see how adept the Japanese are at stepping and moving inside and outside. Is there enough support play now for them? It's miles away, sadly, and as a result, they've lost the opportunity there of scoring a try.
Really good cover defense there from Hong Kong, China.
Step behind, please.
Looked as though for all money would be over the try line. And it's moments like that in games like this that change the momentum, keep your spirits up. You know, the Japanese go and score there, 12-7. The Japanese tails are in the air. The Hong Kong, China found themselves on the back foot. A big chase, a good turnover, and all of a sudden, the belief in this Hong Kong, China side just grows and grows.
Well, I suppose, again, it relates to the importance of shadowing the ball carrier. Need players around the ball carrier. Now they kick a little kick through, and you see here again the importance of having a pacey man. Which way does it bounce? And eventually going the way of the Japanese, and they've come away with it rather well. This time they win the breakdown point to Japan.
Perfect.
You can see this is where their rhythm comes in. I think once you've got enough possession, enough of it, you can make the calls. And there's a lovely little kick pass too Well, we'll see if it is actually a kick pass. Nope, it's not going to be. Oh, sadly
22.
so. The bounce of the rugby ball.
Hong Kong, clearly behind, please. Okay, use it, please, 10.
That really is a sporting low light,
22.
isn't it? Have a look at that ball bouncing up.
If you question the bounce of a rugby ball, that's one of those moments.
Yeah. That'd be a boring game with a round ball, wouldn't it? Getting a little bit more possession now are the Japanese. So it's just hanging in there, but they haven't got any points to show for it yet. I think
Never
the
on
speed
feet.
of the game is a
Never on your
valuable
feet,
ally
eight.
for them. They haven't quite been able to construct that as of yet. Once again, Hong Kong, China have a penalty.
Time off. Okay. I time back on and you play.
Players all just trying to wind the clock down. Kick eventually into touch. That's good line-out work there too. Enough front foot ball there for Hong Kong, China to try and finish this first half with another try. Japanese not making those first-time tackles on that occasion, and this is where the pressure comes in. And eventually into touch, so it's just about half-time. And the Japanese know that they can't concede another try now, especially a converted one. They put a lot of pressure on them for
Hong
the
Kong,
second half.
Please come in. You stay in the middle.
At the moment, 12 points is not the worst thing to go into half-time with a deficit.
Go play, play.
A little bit of width utilized, but not enough of it.
Time off.
The dreaded double
Salvation
blow.
tackle.
I think he might have taken him through the 90 there, the referee says.
Yep.
The try scoring machine Max
Time is off.
Denmark.
Scrum. What do you do? Time is finished. Guys, the scrum, Japan.
Come on! Hurry!
Time back on.
So scrum called.
What's the hooker leaving out?
Kratz. Bind. Sit.
One last flurry then for Hong Kong, China. And one last defensive flurry for the Japanese. Denmark, inside, outside. Easy enough run in here. And eventually it's Harry Sayers who gets over. So excellent play. That is exactly what they would have wanted at half-time. That third try to Hong Kong, China.
Yep.
So confirmation of the half-time score then, with Hong Kong, China leading Japan by 17 points to 0. Oh, rather the first half. So the question is now, can the Japanese get some points on the board as a starting point? Hong Kong, China have got some exceptional players in their ranks. Max Denmark is one of them. We've mentioned him before. Actually, he scored more tries than anybody else in the HSBC Challenger Series over the years.
Clearly on the ball, holding.
At that time, the penalty going against James Christie.
Scrum.
The Japanese calling for a scrum on their 22-meter line.
Mark is here.
No, we go now!
Okay, guys, please.
One up. One up. Default.
Japan bringing on a replacement.
Time off.
And,
Sharp
in fact,
Hong
a
Kong.
couple as well
8
for
and 10, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong,
8 and
China.
10.
Bringing on Blake Elliott.
Hey, we know we played
Okay, time back on. Guys,
One
please.
up, default,
Mark.
default. Yeah, sir. You got me inside,
And
mate.
Japan, quick set,
Fong
please.
Kit Fong
Hey, what's in the night?
is the second replacement there for Hong Kong, China, who are very comfortable
Bang.
as things stand at the moment with that 17-point lead.
Set. Stay up.
One up. He's holding me. Falls in now. Right. Go through.
There's a training ground little routine there from Japan. Good to see as well.
Advantage.
They're looking for opportunities,
Advantage
changing
over.
direction where they can. This is a hard team to beat, though, Hong Kong, China, because they have such good structure. Very few gaps to get through. They're making the first-time tackles. But yeah, is the opportunity now. Can they fly down the line? Yep, it does look like it. It'll be an opening account then for the Japanese. Their first 5 points of the second leg of the HSBC Challenger Series.
They've been looking for that same man all morning. The real speedster in this Japanese side.
They've got the conversion too, so they're in the game. And the Japanese are always in the game. They never give up.
10 points difference in the second half.
A draw and pass in the wide channel and then just too quick.
No
Is
kicking.
Kota Nakama.
Yeah. 2 seconds. 0 was already there. You ran out of time. Free kick, no scrums.
Oh, we haven't seen a lot of
Free
that,
kick.
of course, but you have a certain amount of time that you've got to utilize.
Use it, please. Use it.
Otherwise, the ball is reversed to the opposition.
45 seconds to be exact.
That's a strong tackle, that from the Japanese. Harry Sayers, one of their real playmakers in this. Well, mind you, I won't say that he's the only one. There's certainly plenty of them in this Hong Kong China side. James Christie, new man on the field there as well. Blake
Advantage not
Elliott. As I said earlier, they
Tackle!
really
Tackle
are, I
release.
think, a difficult
Advantage
team
over.
to beat. Japan opening up once again, another opportunity. This could be a second one here for Nakama. Kota Nakama, 2 tries for Japan. Have we got a game on yet, Morgan?
Quietly, the Japanese have snuck up on Hong Kong, China. They seem to be in control for large portions of this game of Hong Kong, China, but 2 tries somewhat against the run of play have really put them back into this encounter, and at 17 points to 12.
Time off.
With
Time
2
off.
minutes to play, without a doubt, we've got a game on.
Time is off.
It's that speedster again.
Okay.
Kota
Time back
Nakama
on.
up the left-hand side. Good restart is needed here from the Japanese.
Backwards blue.
Super kicking. It did go backwards, said the referee, so almost looked as if it had been knocked on.
Leave it red. It's a tackle.
The referee's on the spot, and he's given the
tackle.
penalty
You
to
get the
Hong
ball
Kong,
first.
China.
It's a tackle from you, not releasing.
That's probably just about everything that Hong Kong, China wanted right now. Get their hands on the ball,
Well, one
make use of it. Listen to Morgan Newman, who says, kick the ball downfield and create a line out.
blue takes the ball. Blue takes the ball. Then you get to him. You go both
I
to the
think
ground.
coaches
It's a tackle.
are we
You have to
missing
release.
something, or the coaches missing
mark.
something?
I've questioned my thought process for the last week.
Tackle left.
What's the hooker?
Crutch.
Still seem to stick with the idea that hoofing it
Bang!
downfield is a potential
Set.
really good attacking opportunity.
Our players
out.
play with a lot of confidence in their own half of the field. They don't always manage to hold on to the ball as long as they should. Now, Hong Kong, China, who also got a speedster in their rank. In fact, the 2 speedsters are up against each other here. Nakama, of course, for Japan, who scored those 2 tries. That's better work there. Good work from Blake Elliott, just to set up the next opportunity. And I think Japan know if they concede another try, they are gone dog. But they've won a penalty.
Now the question is, do they back their line out up the right-hand touch?
What do you want? Scrum.
The Japanese have always backed their line out. They haven't always won them, though.
Well, they've opted for the scrum, so this time not necessarily backing the line out.
Okay.
45 seconds.
Mark, please. Guys, quick set, please, there.
Default.
So we're just about there then. The Japanese have got to score and ideally convert to win this game.
Set.
They've got to put in at the scrum. Do they have something up their sleeve? Another training ground routine. Pass it early was the call, I think, in Japanese.
No, you're offside. You're offside. That's correct. Holding.
Well, they've got another chance here. Quick take. Are we going to see a hat-trick here from this young man? He's got well inside and outside, but they still haven't managed to breach that line. Yeah, they come now. Is there going to be a long pass? Oh, beautifully taken. That's the finishing touches, but who's going to kick the conversion is the big question. And if there isn't a conversion, then we go to extra time.
Just in case outside. If they don't convert, we need a coin. Please.
Big kick coming up.
I love that from the referee. If the kick's not over,
we need
a coin. That's a great kick. Can you believe it? He's whacked it over.
What a kick that is.
Right from the touchline. The Japanese get the conversion. My goodness. And it's another disappointment that